Hello everybody, welcome to the Studios Magnus, and in this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys my top 10 favorite LEGO City police stations. So LEGO has made a lot of police stations over the years, but so what I would do is show you guys my 10 favorite police stations that LEGO's ever made from the city. Now I'm probably not gonna spend too much time on each of these police stations because the video will be a little bit too long, though we'll have to wait and see how long this video will actually be in the end. But without too much more talking, let's start off with number 10. And number 10 is the number 60246, the police station from 2020. So this police station does look very big, but I don't really know if it's really that great. Like, the thing is, the yellow cell is kinda small, though I do love the play feature that it has where you can break free the criminals, that's cool. And the main building is also kind of lackluster, and well, there is only a gate to store the vehicles, which is kind of weird to see. And there's a little helipad for a drone, which is very cool. And well, the vehicles do for some reason look kind of basic for some reason, I don't know why. But the police vehicle actually has blinking lights, which is actually very cool to see. But compared to the other police stations, this one isn't really that great, to be honest. Next up, we have the number 60316, the police station from 2022, which is actually still available to this day. So this is the current police station that is available. And the thing is, this isn't retiring at the end of this year, which is interesting to see. But this police station, despite being very small, is actually very cool. I really do love how it has a roleplay out of one, that's very cool. And the DLC is kinda small, but I do think it kind of works. I love how there's like a workout area, that's very cool. And the actual headquarters part itself is actually kind of cool as well. And the vehicles, I do love the garbage truck, I think that's very cool. And the police vehicles are also kind of cool. So despite its small size, I still think this police station is very good. Coming in at number 8, we have the number 7237, which is the police station from 2005. The first city police station, which is very interesting to see. But this police station does kind of not really hold up to this day. Like, the thing is, this was when LEGO sets were much simpler and used a lot of larger pieces. But I do love how this one has a raised base plate. I love how there is room to park some police vehicles. That's very cool too. And I love how the jail cell is completely enclosed. I love how it's like its own building. That's very cool. And the actual headquarters part itself does actually look very spacious, not gonna lie. And I do love the helipad, that's cool too. But because this set is from an era where LEGO sets were very simple, I honestly don't really know if this police station really does hold up to this day. At number 7, we have set number 60174, which is the Mountain Police Headquarters from 2018. So this headquarters is actually kind of cool. I love how the helipad is like its own separate build, that's very cool. And the garage is kind of tall, to be honest. I don't know why it's that tall. But the jail cell is kind of weak because there's not a lot of room. I love how there's a net launcher at the top. I think that's very cool. And the actual building is kind of small, to be honest. Like, most of the stuff in this police station is very small. And most of it is just walk work, if you know what I mean. And what's weird is there are 2 helicopters in this set, which is kind of strange. I don't know why the robbers have a helicopter, but it actually does kind of look kind of alright, I guess. And I also love the quirk that has like a treetop on. I actually do think that's kind of genius. But yeah, despite this set not having too much going on for it, I still think that this police station is very cool. At number 6, we have set number 60069, which is the Swamp Police Station from 2015. So this right here is a little bit better than the Mountain Police Station, honestly. First of all, I love how the bottom is basically a garage to store the vehicles. That's actually very cool. Also, I love how there are staircases on this one. You rarely see staircases in city sets, or ways to access the second levels, of course. And while the building this is kind of small, but I still think it's very cool. And the jail cell is also kind of small, but it still does kind of work. And the boats included are also very cool, and the police truck is also kind of cool as well. So yeah, I actually do kind of like this police station. I think it's actually very good. Coming in at number 5, we have City number 60047, which is the police station from 2014, which was the first police station that I got, and I still think it's very cool. I love how you basically have a garage, a gate, as well as a headquarters part, which is actually very spacious. I actually do like that. I think it's very good. And I do love the jail cells, though it's weird that they don't have opening doors. That's kind of weird. And well, overall there's a lot of places to store minifigures. Like you can put a lot of minifigures on this station. That's very cool. And the vehicles are very cool as well. I love the tow truck with a long hook. I think it's very cool. And the police vehicles are also very cool. So yeah, I do think that my first police station does still look very good to this day. At number 4, we have City number 60141, which is the police station from 2017. So this one, I do kind of love the headquarters part. I love how it's curved. I do think that it's very cool. And I do love the bridge that it has. I think it's very cool too. And the garage is very cool because it has like a launching function. That's cool as well. And the jail cell also has a cool function where you can basically use some dynamite to blow it up. I think that's very cool. Also love how it includes a utility vehicle. That's very cool to see. And the police car is actually very cool looking. Like it definitely looks fast. So yeah, I actually do love this 2017 police station. I still think it does hold up to this day. At number 3, we have City number 4440, which is the Forest police station. Now this one is very small, as you guys can see, but I still think it's very cool. I love how on one side you basically have the headquarters part, and on the other side there is the jail cell. And I love how there's a mailbox on the jail cell. That's cool too. And I do love the bridge part. That's very cool. And there is a gate to store the police vehicles. And I do love the police SUV. That's very cool. Though I don't know why there isn't a helipad for a helicopter. That's kind of strange to me. But yeah, this set is a set that I actually really wanted when I was a kid. And I do hope that I will hopefully one day get a hold of this set that I wasn't able to get back in the day. At number 2, we have set number 7744, which is the police headquarters from 2008. So this right here is definitely a very classic police headquarters. Like, it has some cool stuff. It has 2 gates and 2 garages. So you can store some police vehicles in here, which is actually very cool. Also, I do love the jail cells. I love how there's a explosion function with the jail cells. I think it's very cool. And the building does look very big. Like, I actually do think it looks very cool. I love how there is a staircase leading up to a 2nd floor, so you can get up to a 3rd floor. So that's kind of unfortunate. But aside from that, the vehicles are also very cool. Like, you get 3 vehicles, which is actually very cool. And yeah, this is definitely a very classic police station. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of you people love this one. But the thing is, this is number 2. So what is my favorite sea police station? Well, if you watch the video where I show you my top 10 favorite sea police sets, well then you probably know what this is. But if you haven't watched that video, well then my favorite sea police station of all time is set number 7498, the police station from 2011. So this is a very cool police station. I love how there's a staircase leading up to a jail cells, which is actually above the garages, which I think is very cool. Also love how there's like a little path leading up to a door to enter the police station. That's cool too. And I really do love the curved window design it has. I think that actually looks very cool. And also there's a helipad up top. So if you have a police helicopter, well then you can land it at the top, which is cool. And you also get 2 vehicles, which also look very cool. But yeah, because of those reasons alone, I definitely think that this right here is my favorite sea police station. No questions asked. But anyways, that was it for this video. Those were my 10 favorite sea police sets. And now you guys can let me know down in the comments below what your 10 favorite police station sets are. Or maybe you just want to tell me your favorite sea police station. You can do that as well. But anyways, that's it for this video. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like. And make sure to subscribe to this on YouTube and hit that bell notification button so that you can know if I upload a new video. So now, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.